clearly and see me clearly. Sorry for the late start. Some things transpired as they always do. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Please let me know. Lewis Fuller says, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? Just going to wait a minute or two for people to get the notification. I know it's quite a bit late. Again, I apologize for that. I'm just trying to bring you folks the latest on everything in my community. At the same time as, running these amazing topics where we can all learn a thing or two about how to get a better grip on our lives, right? That's what it's all about over here. It's about positivity. It's about uplifting each other. Let's see. I am here. Queen, can you hear me clearly and see me? You're good. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate that. Whew. Wow. Let's just get right to it. There's a lot to talk about. I may end up doing 4 laps today instead of 3. We're going to be here for a while. And stay tuned because I'll be promoting a live stream that Muttnut's Crazy World is going to be doing at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, 4:45 p.m. Pacific, shortly after this stream ends. She actually rebranded her channel. Wow. I'm proud of you, Mutt. Check out Muttnut's Crazy World. Mods, if you want to share that channel in the chat, or Mutt, if you're here and you want to share your link, please go right ahead. I will be promoting the stream on my community tab when I get back to my place. I didn't get a chance to do it before I came out to this walking stream. Mods, please mod the chat. I don't want any negativity regarding JB or his group. I will mention a few things about that in a second. Anyone that's speaking negatively about JB and his group, please ban them immediately. Thank you, Queen. I'm going to wait. There's a woman coming and she's going to come right in my path, so I'm going to wait. She's on the phone. It's interesting when I see women talking on their cell phone. They're so invested. No disrespect to women, but they get so invested in that smartphone, they're not aware of their surroundings, right? Women love these smartphones. Sorry, ladies, I'm just keeping it real. I love mine too, but I'm not so glued to it when I'm walking on the street to the point of where I can't focus and see my surroundings. Even when I do these streams, I have great peripheral vision. I can see in front of me, left, right. Anyway, I love women. No disrespect, okay? No disrespect. Yeah, women, get your lives in order. Hey, GLM, how are you doing? It's not all women, GLM. But a lot of them get really enthralled into that damn smartphone. They're walking on the street, they see somebody coming, and then they come right at us because they're on their speakerphone like this. Now, if you have a headset on, most normal people will wear a headset, right? Bluetooth or something like I wear, right? And you can walk and talk and still see everything, right? But a lot of women, no disrespect, they're too damn lazy to get that headset on, right? So they have the speakerphone like this, right? So they have to keep the phone like right here, and it blocks their vision, right? And then you have to hear their damn phone call because it's on speakerphone, right? Anyway, enough of that. That's just never going to change. It is what it is. It is what it is. I am aware that RJ Sandifer is talking about me right now. I will share a little bit about my thoughts regarding that in a second, very briefly. But let's just get right to it. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live here on YouTube. This is episode number 101, like the freeway. At least that's the freeway near my area, US 101. It's a north-south freeway that runs from, I believe, Washington through Oregon, through California, and it ends actually in Los Angeles and turns into the 405 freeway. Anyway, today's topic is pay close attention to people's actions, not their words. One more time. Pay close attention to people's actions, not their words. We've all heard this time and time again. We have. It's a repeat. It may sound stupid, right? You know, when you're growing up as a little kid, your parents tell you, actions speak louder than words, right? Especially when you make a lot of excuses, right? You can talk a big game, right? But are you going to back up your big game with actions? Or are you all talk, right? Back in my day, people used to say, you're all talk, dude, you're all talk, right? I don't know how these kids say it nowadays, but back in my time, it was like, you're all talk, dude, all talk, no action, dude, all talk, right? So let me tell you something. The more and more I learn how to play this YouTube game, right? And I call it playing a game even though I run a real channel because a lot of people are out here to just play games. So you have to learn to play the game at the same time as running a real channel. And I've learned that these people's words don't mean shit. They don't. Quite frankly, most people's words don't mean anything. It's their actions that mean something, right? It almost doesn't matter what people say nowadays. What matters is what they do, right? That's scientifically impossible. Actions can't make sounds. I understand that, smartass. And you know it's a figure of speech. And I told you, I moderated you so you can troll me. Okay? Are we good? I moderated you, GLM, specifically so you can troll me. You can bring the entertainment value to my channel, GLM. How's that? All right. Waiting for this guy to pass. All right. I didn't know which way he was going. I'm a fun troll. It's all good. Muttnut's Crazy World. I'm here listening and eating dinner and getting set up for my second live of the day. Hey, American Dream 6.2, how are you doing? Dream, listen. Like I told you yesterday, I'm telling everyone, I am not able to unban people from my channel. There's a glitch on my channel. I had this problem like a little over a year ago. There's a glitch on my channel where I can't unban people, and I don't know how your Dream 2.5 account got banned, Dream. I don't know. I know it wasn't me. It might have been an accident by somebody a while back. But I did notice it's blocked. I try to unblock it and it won't work. I've contacted creator support. I've contacted Team YouTube on Twitter. I've sent them the feedback form like Team YouTube told me to send. And creator support's going to get back to me with an email. So it's just going to take a little time. When this happened to me in the past, it took about a week or two for it to get resolved. I think what they need to do is just refresh my YouTube channel on their servers. The rest of my channel works fine. I can block people, I just can't unban people once they're blocked, or if they've been blocked for a while. It's a glitch. There are many people that are waiting to be unblocked. If you want to participate here in the meantime, create a sock account. Everyone else does it, so why shouldn't you, right? And we won't ban your sock account unless it's some crazy name or you're actually trolling. Create a sock account that clearly defines you're a good person and you want to be here for the right reasons, and we'll let you chat until this issue gets resolved on Google's and YouTube servers. Anyway, so welcome. I'm going to change my name to God Loves Me. God Loves Crazy Me. Good. That's a great idea, actually, GLM. GLCM. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that suits you, too. You are kind of crazy. We're all crazy in our own special way, but yes. It's all good, GLM. You can be crazy at times. We can all be crazy at times. We've all done some stupid shit, right? I understand. But crazy bad. Me and Mud can be twinsies. Sounds good. Great. I guess I started a trend here yesterday, huh? It's all good. So let's just get right to it. And I'm going to share some examples later on, regarding, pay close attention to people's actions, not their words. This affects you when you're meeting people for dating, especially if you're a guy meeting a woman and you want to figure out if she's really into you or just being nice until the date ends. There are certain things that you should look for and listen for, and then look at their actions, right? But in those cases, in many cases, you can even kind of tell people's intentions by their words, right? But in some cases, they try to make you feel like everything is going cool. And then once, you leave that first date, they end up never talking to you again, right? But you're going to know. After I share my thoughts on this later on, you're going to know if the woman's into you or not before you leave. You'll know within like less than 5 minutes of meeting her. And I'll also teach you guys what to ask and to be straight up and direct, because you don't want to waste your time or her time. Even if you're meeting, for the first time, I'll share what the best way is to do it. So that way, if you meet and the attraction is not there, you're not stuck at a dinner with her. You're not stuck on a hike with her. You're not stuck in a coffee shop with her, and vice versa, right? Nowadays, women have to be 100% sexually attracted to you, guys. That's what they look at first. That's what women look at. Women look at sexual attraction over anything. You could be a loser, and if you're hot, they'll still get with you. That's pathetic, but that's how it is. Now, not all women, but many of them, right? There are some women that handle things differently, but I'll share more about that in a little bit. Let's talk about RJ Sandifer. I just noticed as I pulled into the park, and that's why I ran late. I wanted to hear a little bit of this to give you the latest. RJ Sandifer went live and pretty much copycatted my topic and was talking smack about me again. It's all good, RJ. RJ, here's the thing, bro. This is all I'm going to say to you. If you're trying to get on my radar, bro, if you're trying to eat off my plate, if you want a little attention, RJ, why not just ask me, bro? I'd be happy to give you a shout out. If you want a shout out, RJ, just ask. You don't have to create a whole stream on it, bro. Hey, shout out to RJ Sanford, brutally honest RJ. He misspelled the brutally in his name. He left out one L. BRUTALY space HONEST space RJ. If you'd like to subscribe to Brutally Honest RJ, a blind and autistic YouTuber with Asperger's who loves talking smack about me all day, every day because he has no other content. If you're up for that kind of thing, please go over to his channel, subscribe, bang the bell, and select all notifications. If you have nothing better to do, right? If you're into hearing the same repetitive garbage about me that he's been doing for the last several years, then go for it. RJ, all you have to do is ask. I'm a kind soul, dude. I love everyone. Good, bad, or indifferent, I love everyone, RJ. All you have to do is ask, bro. Anyway. I used to have that problem with the ladies when I was much younger, of course. Of course, Dream. And a lot of guys, as they get older, they still do have that problem, right? You got to understand, as the man, you are the prize. Now, it's not about not being good to women or respecting them as equals nowadays, right? But you're still the prize. You are the man. You have the penis, dude. You are the prize, right? You're the leader, right? Now, women can be leaders too nowadays, but in a relationship, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. The sexual polarity would be off. I'm not fazed if a woman doesn't want to be with me. If she meets me and she's not sexually attracted to me because I'm not 6 feet tall, like I mentioned earlier, or I'm not cute enough, or whatever, right? Or I don't have dark enough features, or whatever the hell. Women are picky as hell nowadays. Now, some men are too, but more so women. I need to be quiet because there is a woman walking in the parking lot. I want to make sure she gets to her car and I can pass her. Give me a second. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Give me a second here, folks. I'm gonna wait a second and let her get a bit ahead of me. All right. So like I said, you shouldn't let women faze you. You're the prize, you're the man, you're the leader, right? With no disrespect to women, they're capable of being leaders and they can do everything we can do. It's just in a relationship, a man's a man and a woman's a woman. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. And you shouldn't be fazed if they're not attracted to you when you meet them. It's their loss, not yours, right? If you're talking with somebody online, you meet them, and, you know, you're going to know women know within 3 seconds if they're attracted to you sexually. If they're not, nothing else matters. That's the way it goes. Even if you're a good guy and it's not all about the looks, for women, it's 100% about the looks. If they're not 100% physically attracted to you, you are out. You're out. And you can tell by their body language. A woman that's into you is going to be rubbing her hands on you or something within like 5 minutes. She will be showing you some sign that, man, I'm really attracted to this guy. They do it subconsciously. They just start moving their hands without even realizing it, right? And then if they, start to rub your shoulders or grab your hand, be patient. Sit there and talk with them a little bit. And maybe 10 or 15 minutes into it, you say something like, "You're really enjoying this, aren't you?" "Well, yeah. What do you mean?" "You're really attracted to me, aren't you?" That's what I would do. I have balls. I'm direct. I'm like, listen, why waste time? I'm 47 years old. You either want me or you don't. And I either want you or I don't, right? So if we want each other, why waste time? Let's get down to business. I don't got the time to mess around. What is this, right? Right? I remember an ex-girlfriend of mine during the days where that Eminem song was released. I was making her wait so long for the loving. She's like, let's get down to business. F the BS. Let's get down to business. Right? I'm like, yeah, okay. I look back and I'm like, man, damn, she was right. I hated to give her credit for that back then, but I'll do it today. She was right. Guys, never be fazed if a woman doesn't want to be with you. It's her loss, not yours. And vice versa for women. Don't be fazed if a man doesn't want to be with you. It's his loss, right? Another thing I want to mention at the beginning of this show, this is more catered towards my existing audience. Anyone new here, you can try to follow along. I was watching JB Gunner's stream on his JB Gunner TV channel earlier today. And JB's going to be taking about a 2-week break from YouTube to try and get healthier and relax a bit. He's had COVID twice since COVID hit a little over a year ago. He's actually going to the doctors. He's actually been doing some exercising, hiking. He's trying to lose weight. He's trying to get back into shape. And I respect that. I was in his chat. I only commented a few times. I mentioned that I was there to support as I prepare for my show. And then a little bit into it, he started addressing some of his trolls that keep coming at him. It's the same trolls that have kept coming at me. I'll briefly share my thoughts about that here in just a few. But I'm going to wait for these kids and this woman to pass by because it's very tight right there. Someone struck one of my videos, apparently had too much nudity. If you had nudity, bro, they would shut your channel down. Yeah, that's him. He messaged me last night. That's SIFUSMO's backup account. I didn't know he got sick, Coach. I mean, not like that. No, JB's been very unhealthy for a while, with no disrespect. Oh, the fire truck is coming. Oh my God, that is so loud. I'm sorry, folks. Oh my God. Tell me that was loud. Could you folks hear that? Jesus, man. All right, sorry about that. All right, so I was watching JB's show while I was preparing for the stream. And, I paid him some props too. Glad to see you're going to be better taking care of yourself and taking a break. A lot of respect, right? And the show was going quite well, and then I guess he was getting trolled by the same people that have been trolling me. I don't want to mention them. It's that other side that can't stop talking about myself or JB. That group from the other side, they can't stop talking about JB Gunner and myself because they literally have no other content without us. And that includes RJ. Well, it's very windy. Can you folks hear me? They literally have no content without us. Why? Why don't these people have any content without JB Gunner and I? Because their entire audience was built off of JB Gunner and I. A little more JB than me, but they got a bunch of people from me. They even met GLM through me, right? When she was over there, right? So they have no choice but to cater their content to myself and JB, right? And it so happens to be that JB's a bigger YouTuber than me, but compared to most of the others, I've got more traction than most of them, right? humbly speaking. And my name is out there well branded, so they're trying to leverage my name. They're trying to eat off my plate and JB Gunner's plate. More so JB's because, he has more clout. But after JB, I've been the most active one in that community. So all they're trying to do is continue to eat off of my plate, JB Gunner's plate. They make all their content off of us. The only time they make money is when they talk about us. I mean, good money. They make money doing other things, but they make like 1/4 the money they make when they don't talk about us. Right? And then JB was talking about, this one dude, J-Rom, let's just say his name, J-Rom. J-Rom is trying to eat off of JB's plate. He's trying to eat off of my plate. He's tried to reach out to me on Facebook. He's tried to get on panels. When I go on other people's panels, he tries to get on those panels. He's invited me to his show. Dude, what part of not wanting anything to do with you don't you understand, dude? And same with JB. You see, dude, if there was some upside to gain from collaborating with you, we might consider it, but there's nothing to gain and everything to lose, right? You think we're that stupid, J-Rom? Thank you, JB. JB, thank you. I'm surprised to see you here, but again, at the same time, I'm not. He's the guy that tried to come on our panel when you were with me, and JB was there too, when you were with me on my channel. He's trying to start trouble, that's all. Haters Inc. is a huge clout chaser, of course. And let them chase all the clout they want. You see, here's the thing that these people don't get. You see, they think, listen up, JB, and everyone else. They think that this whole JB Eli thing is one big facade. And we've been transparent about the thing from the beginning. And I'll say this, I don't expect a damn thing from JB. At all. At all. He knows that. Right? And JB was honest from the beginning. He wanted that website down regarding his sponsor. And it was the right thing to do. And I did that beyond his request. His request pushed it up to the forefront of my attention, but it was the right thing to do. It was ridiculous, right? That's all he wanted. He was clear about that. And these people are thinking that, ooh, JB's going to use you. He used you just to get clout with Why's That Al, his sponsor. And he's never going to collaborate with you again. Well, if he doesn't, that's okay. It's not a big deal. If he doesn't ever talk with me again, it's not a big deal. He'll still be a moderator here. I'll still follow his content because, listen, I don't expect anything. And I've learned to play this game better. I've learned to contain my emotions, right? Oh, Jesus, dude. JB, thank you for the $20 super chat. You did not have to do that, bro. You don't need to donate, dude. It's all good. I just want to speak the truth, JB. Thank you so much for that. I think I'm seeing that right. It's hard to see on this damn phone. The sun's in my face. Kitty Sack, how are you, my man? Who are you? I don't know who you are. Don't sell that coin, Dream. Thanks again, JB. I appreciate that. You had a good day today, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy, man. These people, made about $400, a little less than $400 off of us the other night, talking about us for 5 hours. You went on for an hour and made what, $500-600? I'm not. I usually don't ask this, JB. I wasn't there at the very end. I had to leave a few minutes before you went off the air. But what did you pull in on that 1 hour stream? Like $500-600? I'm just curious to hear. You were on for like 1 hour, and I think you pulled in like 500 or 600. $680 for 1 hour work. The other dude, we're not going to mention him because we're starving him, did a 5-hour stream and made just under $400. Okay, if you do the math, that's probably about what, like $80 an hour? Still not a bad day, but he only gets that. He only gets that when he's talking about you and me, JB, because his entire audience was built from you and me. What would I rather make? $680 per hour or $80 per hour? You know the answer to that. So again, these people think that, ooh, JB Gunner is going to throw you under the bus. I wouldn't care if he did. I wouldn't talk smack about him. I wouldn't change a thing about the way things are going. I wouldn't even remove his mod wrench. I've learned this. You folks don't understand. I know anything is possible. I don't think it's going to happen, but even if it does, I'm going to handle it maturely this time. And I'm not going to talk smack about him or anyone. And to be honest with you, I like the way things are going. I like having civil conversations, even with people that once were my worst enemy. That's how it's always happened in my life. I've never been good friends with people initially that were on my radar. And I'm not saying that we're even the best of friends or great friends. You guys are taking it away out of context because you have no other content, right? Again, what they're trying to do, JB, before you put it in the chat, so you know, I know where it's at. What they're trying to do is they're trying to lead me to believe that you're playing me, right? And even if he is, I wouldn't care. I know he's not. But even if he was, it wouldn't change a thing, right? But they want me to think that you're playing me, so I go back to doing what I did and ruin all the good stuff we have, because that would give him more content, right? That would give him more content, right? And I'm sorry, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. I'm not going to talk smack about JB ever again. I'm not going to talk smack about his audience. I'm not here to really talk smack even about you folks at all. At all. Plus, I got Google AdSense. So did I. 2,300. There's no need to play you. You already gave me what I wanted. I know, JB. I wouldn't care if you did. I know you're not. What I'm telling these people is that I wouldn't care if you did. Again, I know you're not, dude. I think you know I understand this game a little better now, right? But that's how dumb these people are. These people think I don't have a clue what's going on or what could possibly happen. I'm okay with it either way. That's all that matters, right? Well, I made almost 200 in AdSense this month, but I just started rebuilding last month. I will say this just to show that I'm heading in the right direction. I'm not anywhere near where you're at, JB, but I'm close to. Actually, I'm a little over $400 in AdSense this month between super chats, super stickers, and ad revenue. I've actually made $100 in ad revenue this month already. It's been a good month because my CPM is high and I put ads every 15 minutes. My AdSense is on 4 channels though. Keep working, bro. I will. I may try to get a Grip on Life 2 monetized or another channel. The thing is, if I do that, I'll have to clean up that channel too. I'll probably try to get a Grip on Life 2 monetized if I get it to 1,000 subs, but I need to create more content there. God loves me. One day, you'll be as successful as me and JB. Keep on trucking. You'll get there. That's funny, that's funny, GLM. You're doing fine. No, I appreciate it, man. I told GLM I'm giving you a mod wrench so you can talk smack and troll. She has a specific role here, JB. It's all good. You got to have one of those in the house. You got to have one of those in every house, right? I'm going to wait for these people to move on by. I'm just trying to be respectful. Lots of people are coming and they're wearing their masks and I'm not. I can't do a show with these masks. I can't walk with a mask on. Like I've said, I wear a mask everywhere else. But it's getting better. More and more people are getting vaccinated. I mean, they're starting to really roll it out quick. I think they're rolling out about 2 million vaccines per day now. It's been hard to keep up with CNN and all that. I've had so much to do on YouTube and my personal life, and I've got on other people's panels that I haven't been able to watch CNN as much. I try to catch a little bit at the end of each night, read the tickers and all that, but it's just too much. It's too much. Again, JB, thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that. YouTube sounds like hard work. The role of queen was already taken. Sure was. Frank, there's a lot of things you need to learn to avoid on YouTube. That's the hard part. Do you know Frank? Dream, did he come over here from your neck of the woods? And by the way, Dream, if you want to let your subscribers know the next time you're on, in case I'm not there, I tried to tell him last night that I want to unblock all those people that account that is not able to unblock people that have been blocked already or get blocked. I can still block people, so can mods, but they cannot be unblocked, at least from my end. All right, let me wait for this person to go. They're just waiting there. Okay, you going that way? Okay. See what I mean? No disrespect. That woman was not aware of her surroundings. She was paying attention to her dog and not her surroundings, right? I'm going to wait one more time here. There's somebody else. I don't want to get him in the picture. All right, let's go over here. It's a nice day. It's about 58, 59 degrees. A little breeze, so I'm not layered up as much. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by before you take your break, JB. And again, I appreciate everything you've done. Sincerely, I do. I really sincerely appreciate it. These people on the other side don't realize what's even happening here. A lot of people won't realize it, JB. Only real YouTubers would realize what's even happening here between you and myself. They don't think that deep. Now, JB, I did not get your email. I did email you, letting you know that. You told me within your chat that you sent me an email, and I did not get it. You're not blocked. I sent you an email asking you to forward it, so I don't know if you sent it again, but I didn't get it, man, so you could try sending it to me again. And I know you're going to be taking a couple of weeks off, so if you want to talk with Dream and I in a couple of weeks, or hey, if you want to move past that, that's totally up to you. You let us know what you want, and we could talk whenever. We had rain in Texas, said Lewis Fuller. Let me try again. I must have sent it to wrong one. A couple of days ago. Was that you, JB? It was probably JB. He's been moderated here for a few days, like UGLM, and same with Funhouse, JP, Janet. That Janet, I'm surprised she's not here. Maybe she's running a stream. I got to get on one of her streams. I got to get on her panel soon. I more so want to help her spread her message because, you see, she does marketing full time and helping people, right? I know about marketing. That's not what I do. I do the coaching. Like I want to help her build that thing into an empire because it would help everyone, including myself. Like that's a great thing she's doing. But she's just like me, JB. She's too much of a giver, right? Has a hard time accepting things, like me. Which is not a bad thing, but I really believe in what she's doing. It's something similar as my friend Troy does. But see, even Troy, even my friend Troy would promote her. There are so many things we can do for Janet to blow that thing up. We need someone like her to market people in the way she does. But she's just like me. Janet, respectfully, I know you've contributed a lot to this channel, and I appreciate that. I'm not talking smack about you. I think you know that. But you're too damn stubborn like me, Janet. You're too damn stubborn to accept anything, right? You just want to give. I'm the same way, right? But I believe in what you're doing. And I got some connections, VIP connections. You may not see them out here on YouTube, but I've got VIP connections outside of YouTube. Because you want to work with VIPs, right? Amen. I get that. I get that. Be careful, like, I'm chilling in the kindness corner. Yeah, you said that joke the other day, GLM. If you ever show up, we can hang out. We could stand next to each other, right? And you could say you're taller than me. That's fine. It's all good. I'm secure within myself. You can sit there and call me little man on camera, and it's all right. It's all good, GLM. It's all good. You can hang out whenever you want. If you actually did that, I'd probably get 100 in the box. But then, that other dude on the other side that you don't like as well would be doing, reaction videos to it all day and further eating off our plate, right? They would have a field day with that one. I wish GLM would come track me down. Well, you know what it is with you, Dream? I think the thing with you is, bro, is you need to get somewhere else. And you really love your wife and care about her, dude, but you're still coddling your wife, dude. No disrespect. You're coddling your wife because you feel sorry for her. Yet you're not sleeping with her. So, your libido is going insane, right? And that's why you come out here and say, well, I wish GLM would come and talk with me or, do things with me, right? Right? No disrespect, dude. I love you, Dream. You're a great dude, right? But that's the truth, right? Dream, you have options, right? You have lots of options, dude. America Dream, is she so helpless without me? Even though she's a registered nurse, she sinks to these low levels of depression I can't explain. You feel sorry for her, dude. Listen, bro. I've met many women in my life that suffer from depression and stuff like that. And yes, we can sit there and feel sorry for them, but how much of our life are we going to give up just to appease theirs, right? It's not fair to you. It's not even fair to her. She should be able to go out and find someone that she better connects with, and so should you, right? But you're afraid that she's going to harm herself because of her depression, right? So you feel stuck, right? I've encountered several women like that with mental and emotional issues, right? And I feel for them, right? But they're a time and energy suck. They drain all of your energy, right? And until you can completely pull away from them, they're going to suck your energy dry. They're going to suck your life dry, bro. Is that what you want? I'm not trying to be a jerk, dude. I'm trying to help you out, bro. You deserve a lot better. Granted, I admire your heart and soul of still trying to be good to a woman that's making you feel that way. Or that's you know, that's not the right woman for you. So, like I mentioned the topic, okay? Look closely or look close at people's actions, not their words. Okay? These people on the other side are saying JB's going to flip out. Like I said, it wouldn't matter if he did. I wouldn't change a thing. I would still be supportive. It would not go the other way. It doesn't matter what happens, right? Because I'm stronger and I get it now, right? But I don't think he's going to do that, and I appreciate what you've done, JB. But here's a case where, actions speak louder than words, right? This man came into my chat and donated a good amount of money several days back, and he donated another 20 today. Now, some of you will come back and say, well, that's a drop in the bucket compared to how much you make him. I don't care if he makes money off of me. And I know that's not the point. Maybe it partially is, but I don't care. You know why? He has earned that position, and I respect that. I should have respected that all along. I just didn't understand this game as well as I do now. And I'm trying to help you folks understand that, right? So actions speak louder than words. That's why a lot of people donate, right? They donate because that speaks mountains, right? And it shouldn't be about money speaking mountains. But when you donate, you're making a statement saying, hey, I mean what I say, right? I mean what I say, right? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's right. I started going to the gym again, Dream, says Dion Simo 2.0. Dream's in pretty good shape. I gotta tell you, Dream, you're in pretty good shape for your age. And no, don't get funny thoughts about that, people. I love women. But hey, if a guy's going to go on YouTube and take off his shirt and he's not overweight and he's in good shape, it's not like I'm looking for it purposefully. I watch his streams. I like the guy. He likes taking off his shirt. Okay. I mean, I would prefer he didn't, but that's not my that's not my decision to make, right? A lot of these dudes out here on YouTube take off their shirts, right? I guess it makes them feel manly or something like that, right? To each its own, right? People tell me to take off my shirt. I'm like, no. Only that one special lady will see that. Why waste it on you folks, right? Why waste that, right? It's a really, really nice day out here. So again, like I was saying earlier, let me touch up on the other aspect I was talking about regarding actions speak louder than words. Or, look close at people's actions, not their words. Again, when you're meeting women nowadays, this more so applies to men than women, but it can also affect some women, but more so this affects men. Because women are typically more intuitive than men. And there are a few intuitive guys on this planet, like myself and JB Gunner and a few others, that understand this and have intuition at the level of a woman, which is actually a compliment, because men are not as naturally biologically intuitive as women are, right? So you talk to a woman online, you exchange pictures, right? Well, the pictures are there, right? They see your profile, you see theirs, you see each other's pictures, you exchange a few messages, and you talk on the phone. I'll give you an example. I was talking to this. I've been talking to this woman I'm going to be meeting up with tomorrow briefly, and she's cute. She's around my age, and we were talking back and forth, and she's been really nice. Like, she's a really nice woman. She works, but she also likes to cook and clean for her man. Like, this is the type of woman J.B. Gunner would like, right? And we exchanged numbers. And the other day, I was texting her throughout the day until I was done with my stuff, and then we planned a phone call. But while I was texting her, I paid her a few compliments because she was nice to me. I'm like, you got to match and mirror the behavior, right? Don't overdo it, but if she's showing interest, you got to show her a little. Not too much, but a little, right? So all right. Give me a second here. I saw Redwood City Police over there. So I didn't want to be bothered. They weren't. You never know. These people are crazy, you know. That's as far as it goes. So that's fine. They were just driving by. So anyway, I paid her a compliment, right? And I said, sounds like you're a really cool lady. I get a good feeling about you, right? Nothing wrong with saying that, right? Show them a little interest. She showed me some, right? You know what she said? She goes, it's too soon to tell, right? When a woman says that, she's guarded, right? That right there puts me on high alert, right? I'm still in, but now I'm treading carefully because she's guarded, right? She, you know, you flirt around. Like, a woman that is ready is not going to throw up a guard, right? Now, we talked on the phone later that night. I think, what was it, last night? And we were talking. She was very nice to me. She was paying me compliments, and I paid her a compliment. I told her, I said, wow, you know, it sounds great to me. Like, okay, you sound like a really cool person. I don't think we'd have a problem getting along. And then she told me on the phone, it's too soon to tell. And we were being open and transparent with each other, right? At that point, I was like, screw it. I got nothing to lose. I'm going to put her in check right now because I'm not going to waste my time if she's too closed off to meet, right? Or be with someone, right? I want to be with a woman that is ready to rock and roll, if it's meant to rock and roll, right? So I said, look, let me ask you something. I'm not trying to be rude here, but you're about transparency and communication. We've been talking about that, right? She said, yes. I'm going to tell you something. Don't take offense to this, right? When we were texting earlier, you told me the same thing. You told me the same thing when I paid you a compliment after you paid me one. I said, am I not allowed to appreciate and show you that I'm enjoying the conversation? Because if we're not getting along on the phone, why should we meet, right? And I said, well, when I said I get a good feeling about you through the text, you said too soon to tell. And now, tonight, right now, you paid me a compliment, I paid you one back, and I said, wow, this has potential, right? You said and then you said it's too soon to tell. Can you be honest with me and tell me why you would say that not once but twice in the same day, once in a text and once on the phone? You know what she said? She goes, okay, I got to be honest with you. I'm a little bit guarded. And I said, thank you. I said, thank you. Because I'm a very intuitive guy, and I really, really didn't want to have to call you out on that. Because you seem to be a good woman, and I do want to get to know you. But, and it seems like you're genuinely interested, and so am I. But if you put that guard up, I mean, no guy will have a chance to get to know you, right? If you really like who I am so far, you like my pictures, you like my profile, you like our conversation, you gotta let your guard down a little bit. I get being a little cautious, right? Right? And, she goes, you're right. I was being a fucking man. Because I wasn't afraid that she was gonna shit can me. If she does, there's another woman waiting around the corner, right? But because I called her out, I stood up for myself. I'm like, look, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for somebody that's too guarded to take a chance and meet someone and see if there's chemistry there and just go for it, right? You're either in or you're out. We're in our late 40s, ma'am. I don't have time for BS, right? I didn't tell her that exactly, but I said it professionally, maturely, and respectfully. But I called her out. I had balls, right? When you have balls with women and it makes sense, then you flip it on them, right? Then you start putting that guard down. She's like, oh, this guy's a man. I feel his strength. I'm turned on now. Wow. He stood up to me. I can't derail this guy. So this guy would be safe to be around. He would protect me from outside danger, right? Actions speak louder than words. Now we're gonna meet tomorrow night. She goes, well, where do you want to meet? I said, well, because I don't want to, be pushy or anything, based on what was said earlier. What are your thoughts? And she's like, how about we meet for lunch, or for at a park for a picnic? And I'm like, okay, here's the thing. This is one thing I didn't tell you folks. We were talking earlier that, I asked her how important is sexual attraction to her. She said 100%, right? She goes, she likes my pictures, and I told her I like hers. But I told her, let me guess. You've been catfished. You meet these guys, they look nothing like their pictures. There's no chemistry when you get there, right? So here's the thing. I look exactly the same as I do in my pictures, right? But you don't know that. But let me make it simple for you. Let's not meet for coffee. Let's not meet for lunch. Let's not even do a hike on a first date. Let's make it real simple, because you're going to know within 3 seconds of looking at me if you're sexually attracted to me. And if you aren't, then nothing else matters. If we're at a picnic, you're stuck with me, I'm stuck with you for a half an hour, when it only takes 3 seconds to know if we're sexually attracted to each other before anything else matters, right? So why not make it simple? Why not make it simple? Look, I'll come and meet you on Tuesday night at a supermarket near your area. Well-lit parking lot. You can come sit in my car, come sit in yours. We can meet for 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes. No obligation. It's simple, right? We can see each other for 2 seconds, and if you're like, nope, not going to work, then okay, have a good one. I'll drive back, crank up my tunes, back to the drawing board, right? No big deal, right? But here's the thing, when you get to that date, how are you going to know if she's interested or not, right? Actions speak louder than words. When women are interested, like I mentioned earlier, they'll touch you. They'll subconsciously, without being aware, they'll come over and rub your shoulders, they'll grab your hand, right? If they're doing any of that, then they want you, right? Then you got to be cool, right? Ease into it, right? Ease into it, but you got to make a move that night. You got to ease into it. Not right away, maybe wait 10, 15 minutes. Say some sweet nothings to her, be the man, right? Get her to the point of where she's turned on and mesmerized, to the point of where it doesn't matter what you say, her eyes are glistening and she just wants you to go over there and make out with her. Then you got to make the move, right? Now, if she's not interested, right, none of that's going to happen. You're going to know right away, right? And if you're an intuitive guy like me, you can pick up on that. You're going to end the date sooner than you would, right? You'll end it much quicker, right? Women that are interested in seeing you again will say, hey, I had a great time. Do you want to hang out again? Like, what do you? Women that are into you are going to make it easy for you. A woman that's not interested will say, "Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you for coming out to meet me, and you enjoy your night." Right? Sounds all polite and shit, right? The truth of the matter is, she's not offering you a second date. She's not offering you anything. She didn't feel it, but she's trying to be nice, so you don't go crazy on her, right? Which I wouldn't, and most normal, decent guys wouldn't, but there are some crazy guys out there that would go crazy, which is why women, they protect themselves by responding in a BS way, right? They also don't want to hurt your feelings, but they're just not feeling it, right? Look at their actions, not their words. Look at their actions, not their words. I'm telling you, folks. I'll be honest with you. It's very difficult to trust anyone's word nowadays. Quite frankly, I don't believe anyone's word. I don't care who you are. You could be my own family member. I don't believe your word. Your actions are what I look at, right? And if you're congruent, with your actions, when you start saying the same words over and over again, at that point, when I see a history of consistency, of your actions being congruent with the same words, that's when I'll stop believing your word. I'll tell you, folks, it's not a bitter thing. It's a smart thing. This is how people are nowadays. People will say anything to get anything, especially because we're on the internet, right? So I don't believe a damn thing I hear. What I believe is what I see. It's the actions that people take. The rest is just all talk. I love when men STF you for a while. That's hot. What do you like about that, GLM, when a man STF yous? Well, sometimes the man and the woman don't need to talk. You're doing other things, right? You can't talk when you're making out, right? Now, look, I may talk a lot out here, and I do talk a lot when I'm seeing someone, right? But if we're like in the bedroom and we're chilling, like, I'll listen. I'm 50-50, right? I'm really laid back. I'm a real laid back guy. So I get what you're saying, GLM. A lot of guys don't know when to shut up. Like in the bedroom, at times you just gotta, it's okay for a little talking to happen, but it's more action. It's more about, feeling each other's presence and all that. You know what I mean? I'm on my last lap, folks. Get your questions in now. I'll be going off the air in about 15 to 20 minutes. What happened with that woman dream? At least she was honest with you, Coach. No, she was honest with me. But the reason why she was honest with me, Dream, is because I called her out. You think a woman is going to come out to a guy and say, hey, dude, tread carefully, I'm a bit guarded? Every single guy would. If she would have told me that, like, if she would have texted me and said, I'm a little guarded, tread carefully, I wouldn't even talk with her, right? Women know if you come out and say that you're all women are kind of guarded, right? Some more than others, right? But if you play your cards right, you start tearing down that wall, right? You got to try to make them feel safe, right? That you're a safe guy to be with, right? That was my test. That was my shit test, Dream. I shit test women. They shit test men. I shit test them, right? And she passed the test. You know why? Because she owned it. If she didn't own that dude, it would have been game over. If she didn't own that after me calling her out, I would have been gone. I was waiting for her to say, yes, I'm guarded. And then I said, thank you. Thank you for your honesty. I respect that, ma'am. I'm not going to say her name. I don't call her ma'am. I call her by her name, but I've learned to not dox people out here on YouTube. It's all good. Let me see here real quick. Got 32 thumbs up. Where did those come from? Hey, Bill, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. Again, JB, thank you for the $20 super chat earlier if you're still listening. I'll check my email when I get to my car. Mutt, if you're still around, can you share your link to your stream? I will be on your stream for a bit and come on the panel. If I do another show from the studio tonight, it will probably be a late night show. It probably won't happen until 11 or 12 midnight my time, Pacific time, which is 3 hours ahead, which is, 3 hours later on the East Coast, because I am going to go on Mutt's show and support her. I decided to kind of switch things around, Mutt, because I like that you made the name change on your channel, and I want to come there and support your new change. So I had some other things planned, but I just letting you know. I changed them around because that's how much respect I have for you. But yeah, Dream, here's the thing. Listen, you can't let a woman's beauty faze you. Women will, look, women go out there on one hand and say, we want men to appreciate us for things outside of our looks, right? But then they use their looks to get what they want when they can't get it the other way, right? And you can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. I can't stand women like that, right? The key to being successful with women, Dream, is to not let their looks faze you. Yeah, they know they're hot. Yeah, we see you're hot. Okay, so you're hot, right? What does that mean? Why does it matter? I'm a grown man. I've seen lots of hot women. What do you have to further provide me than just your looks, ma'am? Because I wouldn't even want to sleep with you, even if you wanted to sleep with me, unless you have a great attitude, ma'am. I like to surround myself with positive people, not strange, crazy people for one night. Let me move forward. There's some people coming. So Dream, they're not going to come out and initially say that they're guarded. You have to pick up on that and tactfully call them out like I did. I said, you mentioned a few times that, we'll see what happens. Why do you feel the need to keep mentioning that, ma'am? Okay, I'll admit I'm a little bit guarded. Well, thank you. She won my respect. When she, like I said, Dream, when she admitted that, was a big turn on. You know why? Because it takes balls for a woman to admit that, right? Now, women don't have balls. It's a figure of speech, right? But for her to admit that, like, with no question, right? And she didn't argue me, right? That was a game changer. She loved the fact that I called her out on that. And I called her out in a mature way, right? And in essence, I was telling her without telling her that, look, if you don't start letting that wall, that guard down, I'm fucking gone. And I know you really like me. If you weren't attracted to me, you wouldn't be talking with me, right? I'm saying, I'm glad you're attracted to me. I think you're cute too, and I think you have a great personality, but if you're going to make it difficult on me, I'm out. When I like someone, I make it easy, right? Any woman I've been with that likes me makes it easy. If you're going to make it difficult, I'm out. I'm not putting up with that. Neither should you guys. And that's what I try to teach you guys, right? Dream, do you like these Walking with Purpose streams, dude? Dream, what do you like better? Dream, do you like the Walking with Purpose streams, or do you like the in-studio streams, or do you like both? Anyone can answer that if they'd like. Strange and crazy for one night sounds like fun, Coach. I'm not into that kind of stuff, bro. If that's what you enjoy doing, dude, then more power to you. I'm just not into that. I love both, says Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. Lewis, I gotta get with you this week, like I said in the private message. You and your sister, I'll help you out with your Patreon thing, and we got to get on a panel on your show. I'm gonna come over there, Lewis. I'm gonna fix everything that you weren't able to fix. All right. Like I mentioned to you privately, Lewis, I've been really, really swamped the last few days. Just very, very swamped between YouTube stuff, my personal life, and some other things. I mean, I've had an overloaded plate, and I'm just catching up now. Tomorrow, I got some streams. I'm going on the date. And then on Wednesday, things will be back to normal. Sure, no problem. But I'm great if it's an interesting story. Okay. All right, cool. Get your questions in, folks. We're going to go off the air in I'd say about 10 to 12 minutes or so. I'm on my last half lap. 4 miles today. This feels good. Feels great. While you folks are talking about that, I'll mention one more time. Just so people on the other side understand this. I really enjoyed JB Gunner's show earlier today. I really appreciate how understanding his community has been. I'm not saying everything is perfect, but they've been respectful of his wishes and they've been respectful to me. And I have no choice but to respect that. I want to respect that, but there's no reason why you shouldn't respect that, right? And again, when JB was not getting triggered on that show. See, JB, they're going to make content out of you. You know they are. The bottom line is, it's going to help you more than help them, right? But even if it doesn't matter. You do you, right? You always do you, which is great. But again, these people, it's sad to me that they focus all their energy on JB Gunner and myself. And when we're not feeding into them, they send people and they do whatever they have to do to try to incite, a disagreement once again between JB and I. And there have been many people from the other side that have privately reached out to me, many people, that have tried to tell me that JB is using me. And no, he's not using me and I'm not using him. And even if he was, I wouldn't care. And he would know if I was using him. What you folks don't understand is that the jig is up. When I say the jig is up, right? Nothing phases me anymore, right? You see, you guys make content out of everything, right? You guys, get mad at us saying that we talk about you all the time, which is why you talk about us. No, it's quite the opposite, because we actually have other content besides talking about you. But a lot of times, because of what I do especially, a lot of what you guys do is incorporated with many of my topics. You guys violate so many life principles, it's ridiculous. It's hard to not talk about it, right? For example purposes, right? Right? But yeah, that's what these people have been trying to do. Because the bottom line is this. Let me tell you what this truce really did, more so than anything. for JB Gunner and I. This is what I'm going to wrap this up with right now. Get your questions in. I'm going to probably wrap this up before I even get back to my car. But this is what this truce did. More so than take care of JB's sponsor, which was the right thing to do. More so than donations, more so than anything else, this is what this truce did. JB Gunner and I having a truce starves these people of the content they need to feed their audience, which was completely created off of JB Gunner and myself. A little more JB than myself, but I'd say probably 2/3 of his audience came from JB, 1/3 of it came from me. Right? So if JB Gunner and I are not arguing or not fighting, then we give them nothing, right? But furthermore, what happens after that? When you can make a peace agreement like that people couldn't have imagined possible, right? People start to bond more over that. They see the impossible happening and people love that and they support that, right? So not only are they being starved of content, people are more so respecting what JB and I are doing. And not only are they donating more, which is, look, it's not about the donations for me. Yes, it kind of is, but I don't want to make it all about the donations. I think you get what I'm saying. People are donating more, right? So the other side is seeing this and they're like, we got to do whatever we can to stop this, or our whole Dramasphere echo chamber facade is done. I had to speak on this today, even though I didn't want to, because I wanted to pay my respect to JB on his stream. I wanted to show good faith to him and his audience, and continued good faith and respect to him and his audience, despite what the other people are trying to do. Now, I'm going to get JB's email once I'm off the air here. I'm not going to be talking about it publicly at all unless it is something that can go public. There are things, folks, that you keep behind the scenes, and there are other things that you can go public on. But I hope you're doing okay, JB. You know, I'll tell you this, man. Even throughout the days when we were beefing, I always cared about your health, man. I always did. I always did. Sincerely, I always did. I think you honestly know that. I'll tell you something, dude. If I had to put up with all that stuff, with no disrespect to you, if I had to go through all of that to get to this point where you're going to do something to allow yourself to live longer, man, then you know what? I have no shame, and I'm happy regarding everything that happened in the past, good, bad, or indifferent. This is the way it was supposed to play out. That's what she wrote. Yep. Almost feel like saying, but that's all, folks, right? But that's not all, folks. There's plenty more to come. I'm just saying, that's why it ended up playing out this way. It's been a turn of events. It's been a big turn. It's been a big shift. All I got to say is this. How much longer are people going to repeat the same stuff over and over again before there's nothing left in the tank for anybody on either side, right? That's all I've got to say, folks. With that being said, let me check out the chat real quick. She's probably used to getting her own way all the time, GLM. Why did that lady throw a tantrum? I'm not talking about her. And I want to share with you folks, I want to say that please do not talk about her. For whatever reason, I am respecting an agreement that I made with her. I want to honor that. I will continue to honor that. If you folks want to talk about whatever you want to talk about behind the scenes, that's on you. But I don't want to talk about that here. No, I get GLM. I understand that. And I say that respectfully. I want to honor the deal. Because the truth of the matter is, I don't hate anybody. At all. I don't. I don't. I don't hate anybody. It's just sometimes you have to move forward in different ways than you wanted to. And I just have always wanted to try to do it respectfully and maturely. That's all. It's no joke. I'm not joking about that. And in all honesty, GLM, I'm not trying to silence your freedom of speech or anything. You can say whatever you want to say here. The thing is, it's just, I have an agreement. I want to honor that. And I just don't want to cause any more issues. I just don't want any more issues. That's all. You know, I want everyone to have what they want. On both sides, on all sides. You know what I mean? I'll come over here and just check out the chat one more time before I go off the air. It's been a great stream, folks. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been a nice day at the park, nice walk. GLM flaked out on me again. She was supposed to meet me at the yet to be finished kindness corner, which is over there. It's going to be somewhere over there in that area. It's all good. This playground is just freaking amazing. This is one hell of a playground. This had to cost several millions to make. Several millions. But it's gonna attract people all over. When COVID is done, they have a theater out here. And they're probably gonna sell tickets. Like I'm really proud of my hometown. I'm really proud to see what they've built. It's just amazing, you know? Okay, off to get ready. We'll send a link to my mods in about 30 minutes. Okay, Mutt, I've got to run a quick errand here in a second. So I'll get on as soon as I can, but I'll be listening, all right? Guy, they run my life. I don't know if you're a mod on GLM's channel. You could be if you wanted to. I'm sure she would make you one. But I would add her I would add her on the back end, Mud, if you do that. All right, folks. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you to everyone for being here. We're leaving 20 in the box, 32 thumbs up. Thank you again to JB for the $20 super chat. I appreciate it. Mutton Nuts World is going live very soon on her, actually Mutton Nuts Crazy World now is going live at 7:45 Eastern, 4:45 Pacific. I have an errand to run, but I'll be listening and I'll be on the panel as soon as possible. And more than likely, I'll be doing a late night show tonight. I'm not going to be doing a show right after Mutt's show ends. I've got some things to do. But more than likely, I'll be doing a late night show around 2 or 3 a.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. midnight Pacific. If I do it, there's a 75% chance I'll do it. More than likely, I will end up doing it. But we're going to go and support Mutt tonight during prime time. All right, folks. So subscribe to Mutt's channel, and we'll see you all there. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who's that? Don't. Okay. Bye-bye. We're out. Peace out.